Good afternoon, Tri-State Bourbon, Beer, and Barbecue aficionados. Scott doing another review and demo video for you today. Pretty exciting one here. First off to drink, this is the Tri-State Bourbon Aficionados New Riff Barrel Pick #1. Pretty excited about this one. We are actually picking our third and final New Riff Barrel Pick next Saturday. So this is pretty exciting. This is the first pick we did as a group. We're on to number 3 with New Riff. And then we're going to have some more exciting announcements over the next couple of weeks, including we have secured a date to do a Huber Starlight Barrel Pick. And from what I'm hearing, we have 15 different barrels to choose from. So that's pretty exciting. Most barrel picks, you get 3 to 5 barrels to choose from. I guess they've already committed to us that they're going to give us 15 different barrels to choose from. So I'm really excited about that one. We'll also be doing a Nulu barrel pick in the near future. And we're waiting for confirmation on another one for later on this fall. With the New Riff, I'm going to be having the Atwater Brewery Vanilla Java Porter. We'll see how these turn out, guys. Great nose on the New Riff. Definitely get some bacon spice in there as per usual. I get fruitcake and maybe some tropical fruit on it. This is a richer, heavier whiskey from New Riff. For only being 4 years old, it drinks like an older one. It's a great bottle. I'm a big fan of it. And the Vanilla Java Porter pairs well. A little bit of vanilla and coffee underlying there. Kind of plays off the flavors of the whiskey really well. All right. Pretty excited to share with you guys today. It's cold out. It's probably 15 degrees. We got a foot of snow on the way and a wind chill that's probably hovering right around 0. I do have my smoker going, and we are going to fire up some bacon-wrapped pork tenderloin on the smoker today. Here we have our pork tenderloins. Going to be using one of my friend's products today, Chef Eric Bergeron of Chef E's Test Kitchen. Sent me some samples to try. I will get his information for you later on so you can get some of his products if you like. We are doing a Hatch green chili barbecue sauce, and we are doing a tangy mustard barbecue sauce. We're going to do those on our pork tenderloins. We're going to wrap them in bacon, add a little bit of seasoning, and then we're going to smoke them for about 2 hours or so until internal temp of about 135 degrees. Then we'll turn up the temperature on the smoker to about 350 to crisp up the bacon, and we're going to pull them off at about 142 to 145. So I'm going to go ahead and baste these first. One with the Hatch green chili sauce. I'm pretty excited about that. I'm definitely a fan of the Hatch green chilies. Give it a nice generous coating there. That should help keep it moist as it's cooking. And the tangy mustard barbecue sauce. I am being careful. I'm going to do multiple applications, so I'm pouring the sauce on as opposed to dipping my basting brush. That way I don't get raw meat back onto the bowl of sauce. The Hatch green chili is definitely thicker. I think I saw molasses in there and honey. Mustard one's a little bit thinner. Definitely a different color. Looks great. So just a real simple base to start on those. And we're going to do some bacon wrapping. Hopefully I can do this without making an enormous mess. Chances are probably going to be a really big mess. Amazingly enough, they never make gloves big enough for me. It seems like they always tear when I'm putting them on. Have another little sip of whiskey before I get started because whiskey helps. That is my favorite New Riff I've had. Just richer, smoother, thicker than any of the other ones. All right, let's see if I can pull this off here without being an unmitigated disaster. Gonna flip it over. I took a small sheet tray and went ahead and lined it with the bacon to make it easier for myself. Put a little bit more sauce on the top. Obviously, there's no way there's gonna be too much sauce because we're smoking, so a lot of it's either gonna drip away or cook into the meat or caramelize as we're going. I got about 8 slices of bacon for each tenderloin. See how I want to do this. I think I'm going to start in the middle. Might make it easier on myself. And if I portion this right, it might actually not work out too bad. I'm just overlapping slightly as I go. That way I don't have a bunch of exposed areas. Again, I haven't done this, so I'm sure it'll work out. I may pull this off easier than I thought. The overlap is going to make a difference, and the fact that I started it off on the tray is kind of making it easier to put together. A couple nice long toothpicks going all the way through, hold everything together. I got my trusty partner Ellie running the camera today. I found out I got one of these new cameras and a tripod to make everything easier, make everything look smoother, but the little remote control doesn't work very well. So she's going to run it behind the camera today, and since I'm working with something messy, bacon wrap, barbecue sauce, she's going to sit this one out, but as we go, she's sitting behind the camera making faces at me, trying to get me to mess up. She thinks it's pretty funny.
Nuh-uh. Because you said, like, whiskey helps, and that's what your shirt says. So that's...
All right. Get this all put together. There is number one. That went together really well. That was actually easier than I thought. This might not end up too bad. Again, we'll flip this one over. Add a little bit more sauce. Again, thanks again, Chef E. Send me some good products. He also sent me some bread and butter chips. I've been sending him homegrown peppers and hot sauces for the last couple of years. Chef E and I grew up together, ran around together, used to go to concerts together when we were kids. Now he's out in warm, sunny California, and I'm looking at the biggest snowstorm in the last 5 years coming tonight. So, Eric, here's to you, buddy. I'll see you down the road. This is coming together nicely, a lot easier than I thought it would. I actually use thin sliced bacon on this. I normally like to eat thick sliced bacon, but being on the smoker and wanting everything to cook evenly, I opted for the thin sliced bacon. There's nothing worse than underdone bacon, so I want to make sure it cooked while it was smoking. All right. This is going together really easily and really nicely. Pretty happy about that situation. And last piece here, I'll wrap this up. Now, before I put it on, I'm going to put a little bit of dry seasoning on the outside. That's going to kind of pair up flavor profile-wise with the different sauces. Let me get my toothpicks through this one. Hopefully this all stays together well. Amazingly enough, it seems like my smoker is going to hold temp out there today. It'll probably burn through a bunch of pellets, but I'm sure it'll cook just fine and turn out good. There we go. There is tenderloin number 2, all wrapped and ready to rock. Now, I picked out some seasonings to go along with these. This one is the mustard based. So, I'm doing a little bit of Girl Made Sweet and Smoky and dry ground mustard on this one. Put a little bit of non-stick spray on it just so we can get the seasoning to stay on there. Do a little sprinkle all around. That should add some flavor. It should also help the bacon brown up a little bit. And again, I'm trying to stick to the profile of Eric's sauces, so I wanted something that would complement it and not really kind of overpower it. So I went for a little milder seasoning. All first one all done. Second one, we have his hatch chili. And we can go for a little traditional Creole seasoning. And we'll season this one up. And we're just about done. I'm going to put on the seasoning. I'm going to end the video for now and get this going on the smoker. Nope, we're going to season the other side. Not too heavy on the seasoning, it's not going to need it. There we go, there's the hatch green chili with the Cajun. Ooh, that Cajun's got a little kick, it made me cough. And then we got the mustard with the mustard and sweet and smoky. I'm going to get these on the smoker, and we'll update you with results later. That's all for now.